What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Today's video is sponsored by Papa John's, giving you a deeper understanding of the FIFA Ultimate Team draft and how it works, building our team, getting our chemistry, and hopefully at the back end getting some incredible rewards. Thank you to Papa John's for sponsoring this video, and let me know guys in the comments section what your favourite deep crust pizza is. Me personally, I would go for the Mexican incredible pizza, spicy beef, jalapenos, red peppers, sliced onions and hot chili, and I might even give it a twist and throw some sweet corn on there. That's right, I'm the kind of guy that likes sweet corn on his pizza. So into the draft we go. As you guys know, we haven't quite won a draft yet. I'm going to go with the 4-3-1-2 this time around. Hopefully this is going to be a better draft for us, and I'm definitely starting with Lionel Messi. Absolutely love him this FIFA. We can play him at cam or striker because of his positioning. I know Bakambu would be a better option because he gets that soft link to Messi, but I am going to go with Alexander Lacazette up front because he is amazing in the game this year. Next option we will go with Enquiries on this occasion. So we've got a big man and a fast man up front. I've got Lacazette in there as well. If we could get a link to Lacazette, that would obviously be great. I mean, we do get a Premier League player or two in there. Fletcher, Sayvet and Larson. Fletcher doesn't look too bad. 6 foot, medium high. Very good passing. Very good defending and physical stats. Just no pace. But we'll take him and we'll use him where we can. A nice Rakitic or something like... Oh, Denis Suarez is perfect for here. Very good looking card indeed. Nice in-games. Decent, well-rounded passing and dribbling. Good stamina, good pace, good shooting on the Denis Suarez card. And then our final pick here, of course, Suarez will get strong links to both players that we've got there. But we're also going to go with... I might take Klaassen so that we can play him instead of Fletcher. And then I could take Parejo and he'd obviously get strong links. But I feel we'll get a better midfielder for there. Let's have a look at Parejo's in-games. 4-star weak foot. Oh, wow, his passing is phenomenal. I tell you what, let's take him. Let's build our Premier League side afterwards because we might go full La Liga. So it would have been silly to take... Okay, so we can't really go full La Liga. Do we want Debussy or do we want Johnson? Or do we want Ward or do we want Widmer? Let's go with Widmer. Decent physicals, good pace, good dribbling. Doesn't link with anyone at this stage, but he's also got a Catalyst Chem style. Next up, I will definitely take Azpilicueta. Gets a couple of soft links into the midfield there anyway. Denis Suarez now on perfect chemistry, which is nice. And I tell you what, let's take Laurent Koscielny too. A couple of really good Premier League centre-backs there on those dudes. If we could get a Hector Bellerin for right-back, that would be fantastic. We're going to have to go with... none of these, really, are we? Scottish and French, we don't have either. So we'll take the guy with the most pace, which is Augustinson. Remember his team of the season last year? That was a very, very good card. And then in goal, could go Hart, could go Begovic. Hart's got better diving and reflexes, but worse handling, but better positioning, better kicking, and more speed. And he's massive at 6'5". So we will go with Joe Hart in at that goalkeeper spot, guys. And that's our first team. So we do need to build the chemistry up a little bit, guys. Our left back is on low chem. Our left centre mid, our left striker, our left centre back, and our right centre back aren't on the best chem. We need a couple of fullbacks, really. Our fullbacks are where we're really lacking. A Hector Bellerin would be absolutely ideal. I don't really care for Horn. We'll take let's take Horn for a rating. Let's see if we can go for a 186 draft here today, which would be my highest rated draft. Our first set of fullbacks. Dani Alves doesn't work because we don't have a Brazilian, but he's way better than what we do have there. Elizu doesn't work either because we don't have a Portuguese player. Garay I'm not interested in. Mertesacker neither. Cahill, I mean, I'm going to take Cahill just because what we're going to do is we're going to put Cahill there, and then we're going to swap Koscielny and Cahill and get the full chem on Cahill there. Yeah, that's how it's going to have to be. We're going to play Koscielny out on that left back slot, unless of course we get another player to help us out. We do get the Spanish right back that we needed. That now pushes us up to 99 chemistry. So it's only Fletcher and Lacazette that need work. An Arsenal centre mid would be perfect. Oh, Maradona, let's go. Icon Maradona is exactly what we need. He pops us up to 100 chem. Yep, Lacazette doesn't quite get the full chemistry. Everybody else is perfect. And we get a Maradona in there. I tell you what, if we went like that, and then went like that, Messi's fine, Maradona's fine, Denis Suarez is no longer fine because he needs that link off of Messi. Okay, so we'll keep it as it were, guys, because the chemistry is much better. I am so happy with that Maradona card. Let's have a look at his in-games. 3-star weak foot, but 5-star skill moves. Oh my god. That, other than his shot power, that is an insane card. I'm so happy with that, guys. That really might help us get a 186. Next on the board, we'll take RU for that 80 rating. Try and boost that rating up. We've got a lot of low rateds on the bench as well that we can improve. Insigne there is a good shout for improving that too. And he'll make a very, very strong super sub, which is nice. And then our last bench pick could go Hazard. Aguero is the guy. I love Lacazette, but Aguero gets perfect chemistry up here. And that is now everybody on full chem, with the exception of Laurent Koscielny. And I tell you what, guys, I am very, very happy with that team. I am very happy with that team. I could probably actually get rid of Enquiries, play Aguero and Lacazette off chem. Would I prefer that? Would I prefer no Enquiries and swapping them two around? Oh, I lose chemistry there. Oh, Messi still gets the 9 chem. I don't know if I'd prefer Lacazette on 7 or Enquiries on 10. I would prefer Lacazette on 7. Everybody else is still fine. It's just Lacazette that's the issue. And I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that. If we get a Gabriel Jesus, that would be obviously perfect. Let's take our ratings now. Balde Diao makes for a good sub. We've got a 185 squad right now. I'm hoping to boost that up to a 186 if we can get a couple of big pulls off the bench. We're not really getting much by way of rating. I'll actually take that Rulli card just to try and get us up to that 186. That's a couple of nice pulls. Do we want Draxler or do we want Pedro as a sub? I think Draxler would make a much better midfield sub. I know he's a left wing by default, but I'll take that Draxler card there. And then last but not least, our final pick. Yes! Eden Hazard. I'm sure we're going to move up to a 186. We have to. Surely this is going to be my highest rated draft. Hazard for the silver, already a 185. And we've got some big players to bring on and some little players to take off. This is it. Whether or not Rulli is going to swap out for Fletcher. There it is, guys. We have got a 186. That is my highest rated draft. And actually the highest rated draft I've seen. I think that is currently the highest rated draft you will see on draft. Not just my series, but in general. I believe this is the highest rated draft possible, a 186. I've never seen a 187. I've never seen anyone show me a 187. I believe that to be the highest rated draft. And what a team. Messi, Maradona, Aguero, Lacazette. Parejo and Suarez could be a bit problematic, but I'm happy with Cahill, happy with Azpilicueta and DeMarcos. Okay with Koscielny out on that fullback slot. I might swap in-game Koscielny for Azpilicueta and get Azpili out on that left-back slot. For our subs, we got some nice big cards. Insigne, Balde Diao, Hazard, Draxler, fantastic stuff. This is a great team. Now, if we could get a French La Liga manager, that would be perfect. We didn't get a French nor La Liga manager. Do we get an Argent? So I can take Maradona and Messi up to 10. But unfortunately, Koscielny and Lacazette are going to have to remain on 7 and 6. But that, dudes, is the draft. And my word, what a draft it is. I will be quite upset if I don't make it at least to the final with this team. That was the draft. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 95 rated, 85 chemistry team. Icon Henry, Messi and Suarez, but not the best midfield or defence. You know, his fullbacks are okay, Laporte's not bad, but he's got that one bad centre-back and just 3 really average to less than average, I guess, centre-mid. So I was hoping to be able to beat that, essentially. And once again, thank you to Papa John's for sponsoring the video. Get yourself your deep crust pizza for the deeper understanding of FIFA. Oh yes. We start the game off by scoring a fantastic finesse shot with Lionel Messi to go 1-0 up. And I tell you, dudes, I was so nervous going into this game. just into this draft in general. You know, I haven't performed very well in Draft to Glory. Ironically, I've made more money than Bateson, who's performed exceptionally. He also has a Draft to Glory account, and he's won a considerable number of drafts more than me. Yeah, I've made more money than him, and that's because draft is about the luck in the packs that you get at the end. But of course, the further into the draft you go, the better the packs, so you obviously increase your chance at success by getting the packs. We end up winning 3-0 in game one. I was incredibly impressed with Lionel Messi. I was incredibly impressed with Diego Maradona. I was incredibly impressed with Parejo. Funnily enough, back in FIFA 15, Parejo was one of my favourite players. And in FIFA 16, I believe, as well. I had him in one of my Road to Glory teams at the back end of FIFA. He's not the fastest, but everything else about him is just really, really good. You know, he's got insane finishing, insane passing, great free kicks, great set pieces. He's strong, he's got good stamina, he's got great composure. He's just not fast. And that obviously turns a lot of people off. But in this midfield, he was running the show for me. He allowed Maradona to get forward, join that attack of Messi, Aguero and Lacazette, and just do work. And speaking of Messi, we get the first goal 9 minutes in this game. The corner whipped in with some fierce pace to the near post. And of all people, the short Lionel Messi gets up, rises tallest, and pops that one into the back of the net with his head. A goal came again from another corner. The ball gets whipped in. It finds its way to Denis Suarez on the edge of the box, back into Parejo. Beautiful bit of a shimmying there from Parejo into Lionel Messi. Messi gets a space, and oh my word, what a goal from Lionel Messi. I heard from some people that he's not usable this year like he was last year because he's not strong enough. I completely disagree. He is fantastic once again. So we go 2-0 up. My opponent did put it back to 2-1 late on. I was defending really well. I've been focusing a lot on my defensive ability in the game. I did concede. It's a weak goal to concede. You know what I mean? I feel like the defenders should potentially have stepped in for that one. But I concede the goal. But what I've been trying to do, as I say, is just focus on my defence. And here is Parejo, guys, with a goal. Slots that one into the bottom left-hand corner from the free kick. Very nice indeed. I've been less focusing on my defence per se, and more focusing just on my ball retention. You know, when I played the last draft in yesterday's episode, the biggest issue for me, one of the issues that I noticed from that game too, was that I conceded 3 goals genuinely because I gave easy possession up in the midfield. You know, I panic passed, I passed where I shouldn't have done, and I just gifted my opponent possession 3 consecutive times, and it resulted in 3 games. So what I did in this draft was work so hard to not give up easy possession. Just kept the ball in the defence and the midfield until I had a safe pass. I didn't rush my passes. I was happy to carry the ball and take my time on the ball, and we made it through into the semi-final. This guy's got a good team. Sterling, Ronaldo, very nice. Koke is in there, is very decent. But we get another goal from Parejo from a free kick, laid off to Parejo. He takes a touch. Instead of drilling this one, he finesses that one to the far post, and we get a beautiful 1-0 lead. And it wasn't too long before the second goal came either. Lionel Messi here evades the tackle, plays it out wide to Alexander Lacazette, gets in with a fake shot stop, plays it back into Lionel Messi, evades the challenge, plays it into Diego Maradona, and look at him just dance around that defender, slots it in off the post to make it 2-0 after 26 minutes. And I was pretty comfortable at that stage. However, my opponent pulled one back just a few minutes later. Raheem Sterling, look, this is my problem here. Just straight line running just does me in. I defended it pretty well in a couple of the games that I've played so far here today, but he ends up straight line running all the way through, and then for some reason celebrates like he's just won the World Cup. The longest celebration in the history of FIFA, and I'm not going to lie, that made me think like, okay, buddy, pal, bro, friend, fam, I'm now going to try and absolutely smash you, and that is exactly what happened. Look at this beautiful work from Messi. Beautiful. And let me tell you something, guys. What I just did right there, I wouldn't have still had that ball in FIFA 17, because the way AI auto defending worked in FIFA 17, when I got really close to his centre back there, the AI would have just put a foot in for him and taken the ball back. But on this occasion, and this is why I like the fact that defending is skill based. Although I complain about the fact that I can't defend properly, I do like the fact that it's skill based, because you can do things like what I do here with Maradona. What a nice little dribble and chance that was. It falls back to Messi, evades another tackle, and boom, we go 4-1 up after 42 minutes. And there was time in this game for me to get a 5th goal before my opponent eventually decided to rage quit. Goal kick comes out from my opponent. Denis Suarez there wins the header into Diego Maradona. Plays it into Messi. Messi back to Maradona. Maradona with some brilliant ball control around 2 players there. Parejo down the right-hand side. Evades one side and tackle. Evades another challenge. Slots that back to Sergio Aguero to tap it home. And we go 5-0 to the good. Sorry, 5-1 to the good. And you can see there the pause sign comes up at the top. And of course that means my opponent is going to rage quit. He could have been making some subs, to be fair. But no, he did indeed decide that that was the end of that. And he brought it on himself quite a lot. I was nervous in a couple of the first 2 games. I wasn't nervous in this game. I was concentrating. I was engaged because I wanted to beat him after he celebrated for 12 minutes with Raheem Sterling. I thought to myself, let's get the better of this guy. And that's exactly what we did. So we make it back into another final. This is the 4th final of Draft to Glory. We are yet to win one. So this is an important game. And let me tell you, I was nervous going into this game. However, when I saw his team, I thought to myself, that is not a great team. Henry, Lacazette, Willian, fantastic. But Chadley and Drinkwater in midfield. Drinkwater's okay. He's quite well-rounded, but not the best. Funes Mori, Sacco, not great. Begovic is good, not great. And then Bellerin and Rose are obviously very good. Wijnaldum's pretty decent too. And I expected... because he's got a 1-8-4 team and so many low-rated players there, I know he's got a pretty stacked bench. I expected some substitutes immediately. They never came at all through the whole game. And we end up scoring the first goal. Maradona into Lionel Messi. Beautiful little bit of control from Messi there. Waits for the run of Maradona. Finds him again. He nearly missed that with his weak foot there, but does manage to find the inside of the right-hand side post and pops us 1-0 to the good. Few minutes later, 10 minutes in now, 1-2 there with Aguero and Lacazette, and he just lasers that one home. I didn't try and low-driven that one. I just wanted to try and power that into the far corner. That's exactly what happened. So at 2-0 after 12 minutes, I was like, this is going great. But that quickly fell apart. The ball goes in there to Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry lays that one off to Lacazette. I feel like the keeper should do better there. Like, it's at him. It's a yard to the side of him, and he tried to dive down to get it instead of just sticking a leg out. It made it 2-1. Into the second half, guys. Lacazette comes here, gets the ball, plays it to Messi. Well, kind of like gets tackled to Messi. He rolls a defender. And all credit, that is a phenomenal goal. You know, his right foot, you expect a little bit less potentially from his right foot. But he slams that one home. And I thought, okay, I've choked another draft final. I've been up in all of the draft finals we played previously. I've been winning in at some stage or another. But we get into the box. We have the shot off both posts from Sergio Aguero. He makes it 3-2. And even before I conceded the first 2 goals, and even at this stage, I was utterly controlling every aspect of this game. And it eventually told through in the 69th minute. Chiappa, Aguero to Messi, Messi to the back of the net. What a goal that was. A beautiful 1-2. His defence just could not keep up with the quick passing that I was putting out there. And eventually we got 4-2 up. The tides were turned again, however. And my opponent did manage to get a 3rd goal. The ball down the right-hand side here. Koscielny shields off. Did well. Just got really unlucky there. The ball falls to Messi in amongst 4 defenders. I tackled him well. I shielded him off well. But he managed to pull it back to 4-3. However, directly from kickoff, we go down the right-hand side to DeMarcos. DeMarcos got nothing but space. He backs off him, allows me into a bit more space. I waited for the run of Sergio Aguero. Aguero with a lovely little Cruyff turn, threads it into Diego Maradona. And I tell you something again, guys, that is... For me, if I conceded that goal, I would have been frustrated because you would expect more from your defenders there. They stood still as my Maradona run into the space to finish the chance. I wasn't complaining because it went for me this time instead of going against me, but that is a frustrating way to concede a goal, I'm sure. But you can see by the match stats, guys, we absolutely deserved to win. We dominated by way of possession and chances and passing and every single area of the game. It was absolute domination. This is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. What a way, guys, to win our first draft. Man, I'm so happy we managed to win it. I thought we played very, very well here today. I had a few tricky games, but generally speaking, I changed up my play style here. I quite like the 4-3-1-2. I've used it one draft before and I didn't get on well with it. But I think the setup of this team was much better suited for the formation. I actually kept Koscielny out at left back for 3 of the 4 games. He was just very good there. But Maradona and Messi are outstanding as a duo. I eventually started dropping Lacazette into midfield, putting Maradona into cam and had Messi and Aguero up front. And it just changed everything massively. But I'm very, very relieved and happy to now have a draft win there. We are 8 episodes in. We've only just got our first draft victory. Hopefully this is the spell of more things to come. And what you notice in this draft is that my defence was considerably better. Other than the mishap in the final there where we conceded 3 goals, 3-0, 3-1, 5-1 and then 5-3 is fantastic. So let's see what the reward is that we pick up. And we get Premium Gold Players Pack and a Mega... Oh, wait, no. I thought that was a 100k pack. It's not. Still a decent rewards. A Premium Gold Players Pack is a 25k pack and a Mega Pack is a 35k pack. I'll take it. Hopefully we're going to make some profit here. We've already made like 3,000 coins back from games. We've got a flash. Let's go. It's orange. What's that? It's an inform. Come on. Spanish goalkeeper. It doesn't matter that it's a bad inform. It's an inform. Adan, that's actually a really good card. 85 diving, 86 reflexes, 87 handling and 85 positioning. What a pull that is. Let's go. We also get Lichtsteiner in there. Let's go. Adan. That's a really, really good card. 6'3" tall. It wouldn't surprise me if he's 20 to 30k. He's only 16th. I'm going to hang on to this guy in my road to glory because as an 84 rated inform with that good of stats, I feel like he's going to be very, very good. We also get ourselves Lichtsteiner in the pack. Man, I'm very happy with that. What's Lichtsteiner going for? Only a couple of K right now. We'll hold on to him for the time being. And then a few other players there. Obviously, I just want to... note these players down real quick so I can add them into the spreadsheet. But man, we get an inform. What a draft, guys. Highest rated 186, a draft win and an inform in the first pack. Let's get it. Pack number 2, guys, the Mega Pack. Let's see if there's any more good luck in one of these packs. The board drops down. No shine here today, unfortunately. There could still be a Gabriel Jesus, a Martial, a Jack Butland. That's not so bad. I'll tell you, I think he's worth a fair few thousand coins now with the FUT Champs just around the corner. Let's have a look at what we get. Reed is also a good shout. I think Butland last time I checked was like 6k. 3.2, 4k. 3.8 there. I'll list him up for 3.6. I'll take that, no problem at all. We've also got Reed here. Maybe 1.5. Damn, only 1,000 coins for Reed. That's insane. And Mate here, he's got a good card. Remember his team of the season from last year? He's 650 coins. That is crazy. We'll have a look at Fernando as well as a Brazilian. Oh crap, I placed him to the transfer list. Let's get a look again at these guys. Let's actually have a look at this guy for value because he is Swiss and he goes in one of the SBCs currently. Not worth anything though. So there's some players on the board there. We're also going to put Jurgen Klopp in. 1 silver contract, 2 golds, 1 shiny silver, 3 shiny golds. Damn, we also get 4 squad fitnesses and a regular fitness. The ankle healing card, which is great. A left wing to a left forward, which, if I understand correctly, is very expensive. 3k, 2k. I'm going to hold on to that until it's worth a bit more. Finisher, artist, we'll take both of those. I'm going to send Elia and Guiliu up to the trade pile. They might have some value as well, actually, because Dutch players are required right now for SBCs. They don't. That's crazy. So I'll send both of those dudes up to the trade pile, and we will discard the coach for 83 coins. And that is going to be the end of the video, guys. Another very successful draft in terms of profit, but finally a successful draft in terms of gameplay, which I'm super, super happy about. This is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And once again, thank you so much to Papa John's and the Deep Crust Pizza helping us get a deeper understanding of FIFA today and guiding us to a win. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.